friends, MD Vegan cauliflower salad today, and I cut the cauliflower, the raw cauliflower, in pieces. I show you in a moment. First I make the dressing. It's usually first, also because with nuts not soaked, here a handful of macadamias, my usual ratio for one person, handful of nuts. When they are not soaked, they like a second blending. So first blending is now. And when they sit for a while, and then I prepare the salad, and then I make a second blending. You can watch all that. Here, a couple of tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So I like to use these little bit savory sided nuts, the macadamias, as opposed to cashews, or more sweet, on the sweet side. Or you can use both. Yeah? You don't have macadamias, take cashews, also good. The color, the white color is also important for my salad. I want a white color. That's why macadamias or cashews, but macadamias preferred because here more savory. And that's why the apple cider vinegar goes more with the savory things. And I have to add some dates here. You see, you have 3 dates to balance this very sour flavor of the here's 3 medium or small dates, pitted of course to balance the very acidity of the apple cider vinegar. It's good to have a little bit sweet sour. And here pepper and salt, classic, you need black pepper, Himalayan salt, my favorite, and a piece of garlic here, a clove, and nice here, special mustard seed. Yeah. So it could be a direction a little bit in the mayonnaise. I have no avocado here, but the mustard seed goes a little bit into a more savory flavor, like salad mayonnaise with the sweet of the dates. So mustard seed is very nice. It's hot, but also dry. It's a dry heat, very special. You know mustard, and it's also very good with apple cider vinegar. So and a little bit of water, of course, not too much, just to get the blender going, and then I will let it sit for a while to soak. Blender dance. I will check the flavor now, and then I will let it sit. The texture is okay, it's creamy, a little bit runny. I could have used a little bit less water, but it doesn't matter. Well, let's say the flavor now. Wonderful, wonderful. There is a bite from the vinegar, together with the mustard seed especially. They bite a little bit, they scratch a little bit. It's very nice together with the sweet dates, yeah. And then of course overall macadamias, they have fatty, they have a nice, if you blend them a little bit longer, they turn a little foamy creaminess. I show you in a moment. It sits for a while, and then I have it even creamier. So now quick, the ingredients, the main ingredients are, the main ingredient today is cauliflower, and that's what I wanted to show you. Here, these pieces, you see, like little bricks. Cauliflower makes me so creative. It's a wonderful vegetable. It's called a cruciferous vegetable. That means it has cross-shaped blossoms. Cruciferous. Cruciferous. Yeah. So the blossoms are like a cross. And there are many very healthy vegetables like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, all the cabbages. They're all cruciferous vegetables, and they have a one thing in common. They can fight cancer. but especially when they are raw. That has to be known. There is a sulforaphane. That is the stuff, the substance that is built. Yeah? You cut the greens or the cauliflower open, the cells begin to produce this sulforaphane, but there is an enzyme in the cauliflower, in the cruciferous vegetables that build this sulforaphane. But without the sulforaphane, there is no health, cancer, healing effect. And when you cook it, this enzyme is killed. There are science about it, not just the usual belief story. No, this is scientifically proved. But you can help if you want to cook your cauliflower. It's also nice. Of course, you can cook it gently, yeah, steaming maybe. Still, this enzyme is away, but you can help it if you put a little bit of mustard seed, a ground mustard seed on top on the dish when it's ready. Then you have the same effect because the enzyme is in that, so mustard seed too. So you have a win-win situation with the mustard seed, very nice. So here is my cauliflower, and I add tomatoes and cucumbers. These are a little bit the opposite of cauliflower with the texture. They are high in water, as high as can be, and they have a crunch outside that makes it similar, but they also have a very watery inside, a very soft inside, and that is such a nice contrast and balance for the cauliflower. Also, cauliflower is known to have all these cruciferous vegetables too, cabbage, and they have a little bit sharp flavor. That's also perfectly balanced with the high water of the tomato and the cucumber, which are have also their characteristic flavors, but the high water content, makes it very nice and balancing for this cauliflower. And the topping here, the top is shallots. I would also recommend these little slices here, thin slices. Green onions or spring onions. The shallots are between white onions, yellow onions, or yellow and white, and green onions between. Yeah, they are gentle. The green onions, spring onions are even more gentle. They are all very nice. Shallots are a little bit more expensive than onions, but they are all more gentle flavor. They have this violet color. You see this purple color a little bit. This is typical for shallots. French onions are also called. I like to have them, and sometimes I prefer shallots or green onions. They have a nice crunch, they're a little bit sharp. They're very nice with tomatoes or with cucumbers, also with cauliflower. Very often onions or shallots or green onions are fitting in salads. So I blend it one more time. It's set for a while now. It's soaked a little bit. Now I get it really creamy. So a little bit of health lesson about the sulforaphane, the cruciferous vegetables, just a little bit. We don't need that much science. We need to know whole food, plant-based diet. Then we are healthy from the food. Try this dressing. It's a dream. On this salad, of course, but also on others. Yeah, if you have a good food, very good diet, whole food, plant-based, then all you need to be healthy is a regular physical practice. Move your body in all directions. Breathe deeply. Be focused. Then you're done. Nothing can happen. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you want to make that salad, feel free to tell me how it was. Yeah, I always like to have feedback. You can also subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube, and you have another recipe every single day. New recipe from myself, when I don't say otherwise. Or you find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. I hope to see you soon.